It's tough to believe that just 3 months ago we were preparing the launch of this NHL Now show. Since tonight is our final show of 2016, we'll leave you with some of the best and also the most unflattering moments as we close out the year with That Was Now. Coming up on NHL Now, why have the Blue Jackets been able to string together 10 straight wins? We'll ask one of their captains, Boone Jenner, what's behind the streak. Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to NHL Now. I'm Michelle McMahon, joined by Steve Mears, as always, and joining us is Mike Johnson in place of EJ Raddick, who will be joining us for Prudential Center. And welcome back to the show, Johnny.
It almost seems like at least number one star, young Michelle, a photo from Christmas '91.
Oh,
my.
Whoa.
Hashtag bangs. And they hammer you.
Black Bro Jameson.
There we go.
We appreciate
What's
it.
wrong with the ref today?
And let's lay the ice, because Kevin Weeks likes it cold. Yes, this we know, Mr. Winterton. Coming up on NHL Now, the Hurricanes and Canucks put up 14 goals in a wild one last night. The Canes' Ron Hainsey will join us to talk about their big win last night. We just witnessed the best of last night's hockey action. How about the Columbus Blue Jackets now riding a 13-game winning streak? Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season? Kyle, speaking of uproars, it was an uproar in Montreal. Around this time last year, the wheels started to fall off of the Canadiens. How do they avoid that heading into this season? Outdoor hockey games have become a staple in the National Hockey League culture. As we get set for the upcoming Winter Classic taking place in St. Louis's Busch Stadium, we felt it was fitting to spark some competition with our friends and coworkers of MLB Network. So before the rink was set up in here, here's Kelly Nash with round one.
Luckily, you brought the donuts in today.
Yeah,
so
I did actually bring Dunkin' Donuts in today.
Yeah, except producer Steve ate all of them.
Producer Steve is going to roll out of this
Literally.
building today because he ate all of the donuts. And we're going to roll out of this segment now. So we are done here on Checking In. Let's get to the matchups tonight. The Edmonton Oilers paying a visit to the Arizona Coyotes. When one thinks of the Oilers, they typically talk about Connor McDavid, but Leon Draisaitl has also been really impressive, leading the team with 14 goals. Why is he sometimes overlooked? It's a tale of two different stories in terms of how the Blue Jackets and Penguins came into the season. Pittsburgh came in as the reigning Stanley Cup champs, and Columbus was a team that missed the playoffs by a long shot. This year, the Blue Jackets have turned the tables. James Van Riemsdyk is second on the Maple Leafs with 12 goals and 21 points. He joins us now by the phone. JVR, tough game last night against the Coyotes, but how would you evaluate this season as a whole? On the season. And my win was the Columbus Blue Jackets. Your Columbus Blue Jackets.
That's right.
And they made franchise history last night. 10 straight wins. You said it was a big night for Curtis McElhinney, and he did answer the bell with 44 saves. Some of the emotions that you and your entire franchise experienced this last month, nearly losing a member of your hockey family. How good was it to see Craig speaking to the media today? And on the topic of mystery, I've been told that we were all caught on camera or something coming into work today. So what do we have here?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Hey, NHL Now runs on Duncan. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
How else do we have this much energy coming in
Boy,
today? It's time for Checking In, and we begin with perhaps our youngest fan of our show on NHL Now. His dad, Dan Beatty, tweeted this in during yesterday's show. Now we also might know who's been voting against Stephen EJ all this time during Light the Lamp. I have no words.
The red
I got to cut you off with my mom,
look at what you've flourished into. Mrs. Claus.
I like it.
Santa's
I've come a long way.
Network. Now we just got to work on our game a little bit,
Loosen
right,
up.
EJ? Just keep peppering that net, right?
Guys! Guys!
Oh!
Quit taking it easy on me. First of all, we got a show to do here on NHL Now. Big show lineup for you. The Columbus Blue Jackets continue to win. Sidney Crosby continues to score like these guys cannot. And last but not least, Joe Pavelski joins us to talk about the San Jose Sharks' success. All of that and much more on NHL Now. Stick around to see the madness inside our brand new studio.
We can't have that.
We can't have that.
I'm going to come at you like Carey Price.
No.
Bring it.
No.